Seafood gumbo, I'm really too nice. It's the first time that I don't know if I'm really too nice, but shout out to my boy Chef Alden for the layup on the recipe. New Orleans, I don't know. Did I do it right? Let me know in the comments, right? So first, I could not find andouille sausage, so I went ahead and I got some kielbasa sausage. I didn't know if it really mattered or not. I just did that. Then I got it brown on both sides. Then I went ahead and took it a step further, made my own Cajun seasoning. I hit it with some kosher salt, some garlic powder, some onion powder. Then I slid in with some smoked paprika, of course, some white pepper, some cayenne pepper, oregano, thyme, hit it with a little bit of brown sugar. Now I'm going to hit it with some black pepper and, of course, some MSG. So I got a whisk and make sure that all of my seasonings and that brown sugar was well combined. Make sure your brown sugar is not clumpy. Put that to the side. If you don't want to use this Cajun seasoning, just use Tony's or whatever you usually use. Now for the roux, it's 1 cup of flour and it's 1 cup of vegetable oil. I did not add my flour all in at one time because I thought it would burn like that, and it probably would have. So now you want to get a metal whisk and use your wrist. When I say you got to use your wrist this time, you really have to use your wrist because it took me about 45 minutes to get like a nice color on the roux. And this recipe is really like trust the process. You do not want to not trust the process with this because you probably going to give up. But now that I did it one time, I'm like, oh, I could probably do it a second time, third time. And every time I do it, I'm going to get better at it. It's my first time. So go easy on me in the comments where it Adele. So I just made sure it got like a nice brown color. And I think my ring light made it look a little bit lighter, but it kind of was brown, right? Now they say you got to come in with the Holy Trinity. You want to hit it with some celery, some green peppers, and you got to slide in with some chopped onions. I just let this simmer for about 5 minutes. I mixed it up, and you see how like the roux look a little darker? Right here, I'm telling you, it's the ring light. Once I got this all nice and right, I added in some fresh garlic. Of course, you got to add the fresh garlic in there. We're not doing minced. Add those sausages back, and I hit it with a little bit of some seafood stock. Then I had to slide in with the chicken stock. Unsalted on both flavors. I do not like that salted broth. It's nasty. Now I'm going to go in with some thyme. Thyme is so fire, too. I think it's underrated. Like, thyme is really good. I added in some Cajun seasoning. This was kind of like seasoned to taste, kind of, sort of, but I'll give you a measurement. Hit it with some garlic powder. Then, you know, I got to slide in with the onion powder, too. Now we're going to hit it with some bay leaves. I'm not using blue crab, so I really didn't need, you know, like to cook this for that long because it was fire already. It was nice and thick and all that. But I let it simmer for about 15 minutes, right? Let all of the peppers and everything combine together. And I use some snow crab and I use some king crab. These are already done. So that's why I said that my gumbo was not going to take long because these are already done. You just really want to heat them up, basically. Let them cook for about 5 to 8 minutes. Open the pot back up. Now it's time to get right. Make sure your shrimp is clean. Shrimp is not going to take that long. It's going to take like 6 minutes. That's it. Add in the shrimp. Now we're going to slide it with some lump crab meat. I don't like my crab meat too lumpy, so I always like making it into shreds. That's the best thing for me. And I love y'all so much. This thing right here, the gumbo filet, cost me 30 cash on Instacart to get that. 30 cash. But the recipe came out fire. I played it up with some white rice. I don't really know how to garnish stuff like that, but it was really good. And, you know, Mama Bev approved. You know, you see her right here in the video with me with a Bev and all that. You know, I got a Bev. Stop playing me for real.